Hello everyone, it's Evan Rogers coming at you with evanseasyjapanese.com. We are doing some exciting JLPT N5 listening practice. We're on number 2 of the second set of the N5 practice that was on there. I don't know how the second set of questions in any way differs from the first set of questions. I wouldn't worry about it. So it says 2 here, but this is actually number 9, I believe. We're on number 9. The first one only had like 7 or something like that. Whatever. This is whatever number I put on the video name. We are going to listen to it. I will probably highlight the answer, and then we will look at the script, digest the not yet previously over-explained grammar, and then we will listen to it again. Quick reminder that you can totally donate, like, and share this video if you think it's good. Please let everyone in the world know about this, because there's somebody somewhere who doesn't know where to begin learning Japanese, and hopefully you can help them with this. All right, let's listen.
2番
女の学生と男の学生が話しています。男の学生は、お兄さんが何人いますか？
中山さんの家族は何人ですか？
4人です。両親と兄が1人と僕です。
お兄さんは学生ですか？
いえ、会社員です。結婚して子供が2人いますよ。
男の学生は、お兄さんが何人いますか？
They are doing everything they can to try to trick you into not picking number 1, except they never said sannin. This is how we count in Japanese. Hitori, futari, so 1 person, 2 people. Sannin, 4nin, 5nin, 6nin, 7nin, 7nin, both are as well, 8nin, 9nin, 10nin, etc., 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 etc. It's etc. So the answer is hitori, number 1 person. The question was, how many older brothers does that guy have? He's like, I got 7 billion brothers, dude. We're all brothers and sisters. All right, let's go through the script and look at the grammar that we haven't bored into your brain numerous times before. Onna no gakusei to otoku no gakusei ga hanashite masu. We've seen this a million times. I'm not bothering with it. Otoku no gakusei wa, as for the male student, and we're putting the emphasis afterwards, oni-san ga. Oni-san is the way to talk about generally someone you don't know, somebody that you're not too familiar with, not a friend. Their older brother, oni-san, is an older brother of someone else's in general. Got nannin imasu ka? So we just counted to 10 for people. This is how you say how many people. Nannin. We use the nani kanji followed by the counter for people. So nannin desu ka? That's a lot of N's. Nannin. Way too many N sounds. Notice imas is they exist, they be, they not only do they exist, but they are able to move of their own volition, which is 95% of the time what differentiates imas and arimas. So how many older brothers does he have that can move of their own volition? I want to talk about arimas and imas a little bit. There are 2 general patterns that fit those verbs. There are X and X exists. So those are the 2 things. There is X and X exists. Sometimes we can even say those are actually the same. I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. Those are the same thing. That's the 1 pattern. There is something / something exists. That's number 1. Sorry, my brain is playing a trick on me. Number 2 is do you have, I have, somebody has something. So you can kind of feel the difference. Like, if you have a pencil, the pencil exists in your possession. And so these words can have both meanings. I have a pencil, there is a pencil. Okay? So just be aware that imas and arimas have both sort of meanings. Okay, great. Let's look at the actual conversation. F is the female, because females are always just failing on grades. And the men, they do so terrible on the grades. They don't even get an A, B, C, or D, or an F even. They get an M, like F minus, and then it goes to G plus, G, and then a G minus. They go all the way down to an M. So guys, we're doing terrible. We have to step up our game, okay? The females are at least getting an F. We're just getting M's. It's terrible. All right, Nakayama-san. She calls to get his attention. Apparently the man's name is Nakayama. And then she annoyingly says his name again because bad writing. Nakayama-san no kazoku wa nannin desu ka? Nothing too fancy here. Nakayama-san is his name, and it's modifying his family, Kazoku's family. She uses the wa particle to put the emphasis on the question that's coming up. Nannin desu ka? How many is there in your family, Mr. Nakayama? Notice she doesn't say anata no kazoku because that's almost like they're dating. Anata no kazoku wa nannin desu ka? Okay, but yeah. So anyway, don't just use anata and kimi. If you don't know the person that well, stick with their last name or their first name. Even that's a little bit risky. The dude says yonin desu. Yonin desu. So 4 people desu. The answer to your question is the information that. So desu here is like the answer to your information is yonin desu. 4 people. Ryoshin to, so parents, and ani. So notice how oni-san and ani down here use the same kanji. That's because they both mean older brother. This one is somebody else's older brother that you're not too familiar with. Oni-san is somebody else's brother that you're not too familiar with. Ani is generally used for one's own brother, especially when talking to someone in a different in-group, out-group. So we talked about in-groups and out-groups a little bit in the last one. We're doing it again here. Oni-san is generally when talking about somebody, an out-group person's older brother. Ani is when talking about an in-group older brother to an out-group person. Once again, Japanese is very polite, and they take great care to be polite because they lived under a system where a samurai could just choose to kill you for looking at him wrong. Or at least that's my take on why that happens. Anyway, ani ga. Notice the ga particle is putting the emphasis on ryoshin and ani. So ryoshin to ani ga. Oh, no. I'm sorry. It's actually putting an emphasis on ani. So ryoshin to ani ga hitori to boku desu. So it's a little bit confusing, but the fact that he's counting how many people are in his in his family, the ani is what he's putting the focus on. Ani ga hitori. So ryoshin to ani ga hitori to boku desu. This is a clause, sort of. It's not really a clause, it's just a strange thing. Ani ga hitori desu, but instead of saying that, he uses the to particle because counting things is both an adverb and a noun, depending on where you put it in the sentence. Here it's functioning like a noun. But then there's no desu there because the desu is here and the to is connecting. A little bit of the odd grammar, but ryoshin to, so my parents, and ani ga hitori, a single older brother, to boku desu, me. He's a dude, so he's saying boku. Girls generally go with watashi. Sorry, it's the way it goes. Oni-san wa gakusei desu ka? So oni-san wa gakusei desu. Your older brother, is he a student? Yeah, kaisha-in desu. He's a guy who works at a company. Kaisha literally means company, and in is kind of like person, employee. So company, employee. Japanese people are great at not giving you a description of what people do. There's actually a job title called, well, maybe not a job title, but when you ask people what they do, they'll say sarariman, which is a guy who works for a salary. Doesn't really help you at all understanding what they do. Kekkon shite. Okay, so we got a te form going on here. Koromo ga futari imasu yo. Kekkon suru. This is the te of the verb shimasu suru. The te form is shite. Kekkon is marriage. So kekkon shite. The subject is implied, especially because he was just asked about it. So we don't need to mention the subject. He is married. Notice how kekkon shite is functioning like an adjective. He is married. Is married is like an adjective. We're describing the state of his existence. He is married. Say it with me now. Verbs and adjectives are very similar in function. In fact, they both exist in one larger subset of words called verbals. So kekkon shite is functioning like an adjective. He is married. And it functions as in being married. Koromo ga futarimasu. So he is married and koromo ga futarimasu. There exists or like I said earlier, he has 2 people that are children. He's got 2 kids, he's married. So kodomo is children, ga futari imasu. As for children, he has 2 of them. He's married, and children, he has 2 of them. The ga particle puts the emphasis on kodomo. So the question was, otoko no gakusei wa oni-san ga nannin imasu ka? The question comes right here. Not right there, I'm sorry. 4人です. Ryoshin to ani ga hitori to boku desu. So ani ga hitori, the answer is 1 person. Let's listen to it one more time. Boo, chicka chicka boo. Boo, boo, boo. Boo, 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 boo. Is this where we need to be?
2番
Okay, here we go.
女の学生と男の学生が話しています。男の学生は、お兄さんが何人いますか？
中山さんの家族は何人ですか？
4人です。両親と兄が1人と僕です。
お兄さんは学生ですか？
いえ、会社員です。結婚して子供が2人いますよ。
男の学生は、お兄さんが何人いますか？
Excellent. Let's just talk about this ani ga hitori a little bit. It's almost like hitori is modifying the word ani. It's almost like ani ga hitori. So even though this is functioning like a noun a little bit, it's almost like an adjective itself, modifying ani. That being said, hey, we got it. We're good. We're money. We're kicking names and taking butts. Is that what I got it backwards? Anyway, hit the like button, share it, tell everybody out in social media, Ulvania, that I exist, making this N5 thing. Consider a donation, paypal.me/EvansEasyJapanese. There's a Bitcoin link. I am verified with Brave, so you can give me some BAT. I'm also on BitChute and DTube, so even Steemit can be a thing you can give me. If you want to look for a way to make this worth my time. There's also Patreon. Could become a Patreon supporter, and soon there will be a kanji book out. I'm getting it edited as we speak. Have a good day. Peace out, guys.